Hey friends, Zack Sanchez here. There's a saying that goes, if you fail to plan, then you plan to fail. I had to bust out the Ninja Turtle shirt today because I wanted to show you how to kick some ass. No, we're not going to be hurting anybody. I'm talking about the metaphorical ass of time. I get a lot of people that come up to me and they'll say things like, Zach, I would love to do this if I only had more time. I would love to get into shape if only I had more time. I would love to start a business or take a cooking class or learn how to dance if I only had the time. Time is such a huge misconception when it comes to achieving the things that we want in life. We always make time for the things that are super important to us, because those things almost happen naturally. Obviously, you've got to eat food, you've got to eat. That's going to show up on your calendar no matter what. If you work for somebody else, you've got to show up to that job. That's going to show up on your calendar no matter what. But there's parts of your day that could be used very effectively that you might not be taking advantage of right now. And while you might seem busy in the big scheme of things, there's time that slips through the cracks and is lost until you start to plan out your day. When you can plan out your day, first off, you start to see how much you can actually accomplish in a day, because as you're filling things out, you'll start to notice, oh wow, I've got 3 hours here that I need to fill. What could I do in those 3 hours? The conscious act of considering what you could fill that time with allows you to fill it. But if you didn't take the time to plan in the first place and you just happened upon 3 hours, how easy would that be to blow off? How easy would it be for that time to just fill in with whatever's convenient at the moment? Maybe it's catching up on TV shows. Maybe it's getting lost in the suggested videos on YouTube. Man, I tell you what, them things will take you for a trip. Anyway, back to the plan. So you really start to notice how much you can actually accomplish in a day, and that starts to feel good. That's the power of the plan, because now not only are you consciously creating your life, because that's what you're doing. You're literally focusing your energy on your own goals, on your actions, not actions of others or of the world, but what you want to get done. And with that, you start to realize, wow, I have more time than I actually thought. Let me invest it. Let me start doing more. So you start to become more productive. You start to get more done. And that leads to an overall sense of just well-being. When you're out accomplishing things and you're moving towards your goals, that feels good. It feels good. One of the things I like to talk about as well, along with planning your day, is also tracking your day. Where are you spending time at? What are you doing? What are you spending time on? How much time are you spending on those things? When I started to track my time, I realized how much time I was actually spending on Facebook, on social media, because it was convenient. It was in the palm of my hand. I found out for every hour I was spending about 10 minutes on social media, which in the moment, 10 minutes by itself isn't a big deal, but when you add that up over a day, it starts to add up, and damn it, it added up to almost 2 hours. So when you can track your time, you start to focus consciously. You become the boat, and you start to guide your life where you want it to go. And when you start to track your life, you can look for ways to become more efficient. You can look for ways to buy more time in life. I used to sleep for 8 hours. Now I only sleep for 5. I bought 3 more hours in a day to be productive, creative, and just enjoy life, just by taking 3 hours of less sleep. That's it for today, guys. I urge you, well, I don't urge you, I don't urge anybody. I challenge you to test this out. Try planning your day for the next week. If you haven't started your day yet, Try it today. Plan out. What do you want to get done? What do you want to get accomplished? I challenge you to fill in those empty boxes. When you have free time, how is that time best spent? Fill it in. Try it for 1 week. See what happens. Until next time, friends, this is Zack Sanchez, and enjoy the day.